Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, now we're playing Shelter Woods, which is like prime time spot to hide. I would have the most horrible time finding these bastards. Oh, never mind, I spawned right next to them. But whispers will help. No hiding. Absolutely no hiding. I've seen 3 medkits, and I expect 3 insta-heals. But it doesn't matter. We're a very angry clown with a very angry mission. She played that rather poorly. She had Lithe. Notice how she's still faster than me despite being slowed down. Alright, do we have... I'm gonna take a second here. I want to see if anybody's coming with a medkit. That's something that people with insta-heals do. Captain Deadeye. Cool name. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you enjoy this clown fiesta. Is that a thing people say? Okay, you would be on that gen, wouldn't you? No, we've been too close. The person that ran in that direction, where would they go? They're probably just hiding behind a rock. Bye, Byron. Thank you for your service. Someone's here. I'm lagging really bad and I can't see anything. I hope it's not the fog doing this to my GPU. Let's hit that tree. Oh, close. We'll take a hit. Mag! Who's your favorite streamer? Pride. Good question. Good question. You see, I have a lot of streamer friends. And if I tell you, I'm probably gonna make some of them very unhappy. Motherfuckers are already healed? Alright, we lost our terror radius. And we're gonna use their blendiness against them. Let's see if they go on that gen and we can pull them right off. Oh yeah, baby. Body blocked. But that was effective. Good job on that girl for running in front of me. That was a really good play. Even if this girl hadn't realized, I would have grabbed her. You're fucking kidding me, my man. You let me know. Anybody who says decisive is not strong, that it's a shit perk, you let me know if that is okay. If it's okay for me to go on, chase someone else, let them be on hook, let them be healed, hit them once, hit them twice, and then have to deal with that. I don't think it's okay in that situation. If you're healed, if the killer is miles away and he downs another person, you should not get to keep decisive. That's how I see it. Notice how quickly I can creep up to them now with Dark Devotion. I love it. Of course, they're playing on a team, so they picked themselves up pretty nice. Dark Devotion and Knockout might have some synergy, but again, if they're on a team, they're gonna know. You know what? They might, yeah, without Knockout, even if they weren't on the team, they might have known. These medkits, man, heals are happening quick. We'll build up stacks and we'll ignore our obsession. We know that she's been hooked once now. They were around there. I expect, yeah, Whispers is on. I expect one of them to be on the gen. Hello, you piece of shit. You know what? I'm gonna hit you once, and I'm gonna go back to the hook. Yeah, that girl that completed the gen has nothing to do for a little while. She's gonna go back for the rescue for sure. We'll see her. There she is. And guess what? Guess fucking what? If you have DS, use it. Otherwise, I'm fucking killing you all. No borrowed time. No borrowed time whatsoever. Not with this perk. We lose our terror radius, so... Let's recover quick. And... deny that entrance. That didn't work out for you. That was a bad play. She might have dead heart. Let's wait for it. Come on. I hesitated to pick her up for a second because I thought she might DS me, but then I realized. Very, very good. This is good for us. They're doing gens like absolute fucking units. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna keep an eye on the other person, and as long as you stay away from that hook, I can do the same thing I did before, which is gonna suck. And Lapka, I'm very sorry for what I'm about to do. I know you don't have DS, and I'm just going to abuse you. I really, really apologize for doing this, but... Yep, I'm getting you killed right fucking here. Using Dark Devotion to counter a strong perk, which is borrowed time, by the way. Because the obsession has fed me. Because the obsession has fed me. I wouldn't say stacks, because you don't really get stacks, but has fed me hits with it. I need to reload. Let's do it. So toxic. It's very, very unpleasant, guys. I really don't like killing people in that way. But if you look at how quickly these generators have been flying, and how I was robbed of one down that would have given me something to work with, I don't honestly feel like I have a choice. Let's do it. But yeah, she probably doesn't understand why the fuck. This is great because for 30 seconds, if they go for that save again, they can't do anything. It's working out particularly well because the obsession is being an idiot and he's feeding me a lot of fucking hits. Anyway, it's time to play a little mind game. Just right here. I didn't make it. I'm afraid of throwing things too close to the edge because the clown bottles keep exploding on my hands. What are you doing? I'm gonna slug her for a little bit. Make sure they don't jump on that gen right away. With 3 people, slugging becomes really, really strong. Had to check. Oh, I see. These are 2 sets of scratch marks. Oh, this is perfect. If we can hit this girl, we're in a good spot, I reckon. Oh, okay, just wait at the pallet. Well done. She did that really well. I think she's the same girl earlier that had Lithe. So well done. That was either an unbreakable or a really well coordinated pickup. Hard to tell. I'm gonna throw it a little bit to the left because we know she's gonna go for the window. You know what? Since now she's closer to this gen that has some work, it's a good idea to hook her right here. How did she not go through the gas? Sometimes, I've heard this is a glitch and I've seen it happen only a handful of times. Sometimes they will go through the gas and be affected but not scream, which is super weird. I bet you guys wish you had a key. Well, if you're playing against Dark Devotion, I know this sounds really stupid, but if you're playing against Dark Devotion and you want to counter this whole thing that I'm doing, you should be close to the hook so that you have your own terror radius and borrow time will activate based on that. Let's hit this one. We have no terror radius now, which means we might be able to find the last person in the next 5 or so seconds and sneak up on them. Alright, we gain our terror radius back. Let's go pick her up. It will be her second hook, I think. Would have been her third, but it's just the girl that DS'd us. I played. I'm gonna ready a bottle, and if I had an angle, I would throw it. Perfect. That tree there is super convenient. Oh, that wasn't a good one, was it? Good job. We knew that would happen, but we still lose our terror radius and we can sneak up on the other girl now. Lagging a little bit for some reason. Let's find the girl that will be self-caring here somewhere. Let me up my volume. Where would you go if you were her? Maybe I've been wrong. Oh? Really? What do you think is the best loadout for Legion? I get that question all the time. I'll try to run you through it after the game. That is insane. But it also makes a lot of sense. It's just crazy how they still managed, and of course because of adrenaline, they can get away with not healing for a while. Hello Touds, welcome. We do have both exit gates really close to one another. I'm not confident we can get them both, but Whisper's still on, which means one of them is hiding around here. Whispers is off. Let's go back. This Whispers helps a lot to figure out which exit gate they're gonna try to bum rush. Well, if I didn't see the scratch marks, didn't hear anyway. You know, I think that if you had an insta heal, you would have used it now. So I'm not sure anymore. I am lagging so incredibly fucking much right now. I don't even fucking know what I tried to do there. She'll fake. No, she won't fake it. I need to reload then. God, that feels awful. Please, what makes this happen? Her friend just fucking left. Oh, so she can get the hatch. If I close it, I'm giving her too much time to get away. Whisper's still on. I'm gonna run to the U1 open gate. Wait, Whisper's off? Whisper's on? Alright, it's not over. She's healing herself somewhere. There she is. Thank you, Whispers. I think all of our perks helped us a lot. Ruin didn't last very long, unfortunately, but I didn't even see where she ran off to. There you are. That was a really good play by them. That's the Lithe we talked about earlier. And you'll forgive me if I do this, my girl. But I'm gonna keep a souvenir, if you will. Nice. Yeah, my game is super laggy for some reason. I don't understand that. It's really ugly. They didn't have any insta heals. They just had a shitload of charges, and I expected 3 botany knowledges or something. This is so fucking strong. Like, 12 charges is, I think, a brown medkit, right? Or no, I think 16 or something. I think 16 is a brown medkit. They just have this thing so they don't have to run self-care, and they can run other things, like, you know, decisive. They can just run other stronger perks. It's quite fucking crippling, having this on. Each team member is very reliable on themselves. And I think it's pretty safe to say that we countered that borrowed time like an absolute fucking champ. We did the absolute fucking best things we could have done, I reckon. And we barely got to kill 3 of them. Yeah. Damn, it's rough. Imagine if I played the nice guy. Jesus